Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a great day today. If not, let's start cooking together. We are gonna make tomato soup in a bread bowl. Heads up where I did get small little bread bowls. So you probably want 8 ounces, they're probably like this big. I got one big one, so it's mostly just me eating it. So this will last me all night long. So hit that subscribe button if you want to see previous videos. Hit that bell button for notifications if any new videos pop up, okay? So we are gonna start with my Dutch oven right here. This is about 3, maybe a 4-quart Dutch oven right here. And we're gonna put some olive oil in here. I just want to heat it up just a little bit before the olive oil so it gets nice and warm. Just gonna give it says about 5 tablespoons. Right there. Just doing the eyeball method. Kind of get it nice and coated. And then let that heat up, get nice and warm. The heat is at a medium-high heat. We're gonna throw our onions in there. You're gonna cut your onions and slice them. So you kind of want them to look like this. Slices. 1 large onion. I am not a big onion fan, but I did about a medium large size onion. So one of those goes in there. Scoop, scoop. There we go. Let's see. What do I got here? Okay, perfect. And then this is gonna be cooking for about until it's soft. So which is gonna be about 5 minutes to soften the onion up. So in the time you can get all your other ingredients together. Or just stand here, stir it. So I will see you guys back in about 5 minutes here shortly to keep on going. So see you in 5 minutes, guys. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes. My onions have softened. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put a pinch of salt in here. There we go. Half a teaspoon of oregano, dry oregano. And I said, I didn't mean 5 tablespoons, I meant 2 tablespoons of oil. So, correction, 2 tablespoons of oil in there. And then you're gonna do 3 minced garlic cloves. Use my fingers. Wow. And you're gonna stir that for about 30 seconds. So like you get an aroma of that garlic smell pretty much. Once you can start smelling the garlic, that's pretty much right when you need it. There we go. That's perfect. Okay. Now that is there. I'm turning the heat down just a whisker. I'm gonna add a cup of water. There we go. Let me get my can opener. Whee! All the way behind you guys, sorry about that. You're gonna have 1 can, 28 ounces of whole peeled tomatoes go in here. It's gonna take me a minute. Twist, 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 twist. I think I got it. Swing. Okay. Whole peeled tomatoes. All right. Whoa! Making messes. And then you're also gonna have your chicken broth. This one. I'm making messes. I'm making messes. Woo! Might need a bigger pot. Just judge my little pot for there for a second. I might be able to get it to fit. Nah, it's gonna overflow probably. Let's see. I might need some help. I'm gonna cut out for a second, get a bigger pot before I keep on going. I'll see you in 1 second, folks. Okay, I'm back. I got my bigger one now. No one was not gonna make it with the squash going in there. It was gonna be a whole mess. So let's get it. The butternut squash. Probably don't want to splash anyone, so carefully put it into the pot. So this one is not as warm, it's more cold, so it's gonna take a minute for it to catch up. Probably should have started with the bigger pot, my bad. So start with your bigger pot. I bet you could cut this recipe in down half and use the little one, but I like to make a large amount of food so I can freeze it and eat it. So then, now all that is in there, okay? Then we're gonna add some pepper to my pot. Pepper, some pepper, pepper. Right there, some pepper. Let's see, how much pepper did it call for? Just says salt and pepper. So, due to your liking. Okay, there we go. And then it says Parmesan cheese rinds. I don't have cheese rinds, so I'm just gonna go with cheese. Just add it right in there. No one needs to know. So, you're gonna bring it to a boil, then reduce the heat and simmer it until the squash is tender. It says 15 to about 20 minutes, so once you probably bring this to a boil, you're gonna simmer it for 15 to 20 minutes. So probably once you bring this to a boil, that's when you probably wanna set your timer for about 15-20 minutes, or just poke with a fork until it's soft tender, kind of like the style of potatoes, or till you know like it's soft enough, like you can chew on it. It's not hard, it's not crunchy. So I will see you after all that. So I will see you in about 15 to 30 minutes, give or take how long this takes to boil. So I'll see you soon. Well, I'm back, guys. The soup is still simmering for a moment here. While that's simmering still, your oven is preheated to 450 degrees. Let me find my brush. You are gonna have your bread bowls, if you're doing bread bowls, right here. Now what you're gonna do, I do apologize if you can't see it. So this bread bowl here, just trying to find room here. Run out of space. And you're gonna brush the inside, and this has 1 teaspoon of the remaining of oregano, the 2 other cloves of garlic minced, and the rest of the 3 tablespoons of olive oil. You're gonna brush this all over your bread bowl. And then on the inside as well. Come here. Brush it all over. Try to coat the bread bowl nice and well. Let's just dump it, yeah. Like I said, this is probably more meant for 4. I have 1 big, and the bread bowls are called in the recipe is sourdough, but you can probably use whatever bread you like that's round. It could be rye bread, it could be wheat, it could be white. I'm just going off the recipe is telling me. Okay, now that's nice and coated. Over here. Aha, let's just check on that while we're right here too. Probably needs a few more minutes, guys. I'll give it about a few more minutes. It doesn't feel like my squash is pretty soft and tender, so let's give that a few more minutes in there. Then, whatever you had the remaining of your toppings of the bread, you're gonna drizzle some olive oil and put a little pinch of salt and pepper. So let's see if I can do this one-handed, guys. It's okay. Nice and easy, right? Let's go. Just gonna drizzle it. Oh yeah. Gonna put some salt and pepper and some cheese on here too. So a little bit of pep just to help it out a little bit. Give it some seasoning. Okay. And where's my salt? There's my salt. I like a pinch of salt. Just kind of go wee. Let's get some in there. Like that. Get it all like tossed up, you know. So, and then you're gonna put some cheese on the little croutons here. Make them nice and cheesy. And this is gonna go in the oven for about 2 to 3 minutes. So, while that is in the oven. Just sprinkle some mozzarella cheese across the top here. I'm gonna add some in base here because I feel a little extra cheesy, you know. Told you, I make messes here. Not cheese all over the floor. It's okay. So let me get a pan for my bread bowl. So like I said, your oven's gonna be at 350. I'm gonna throw that in. Woo-wee. And then you're gonna set this for 2 to 3 minutes. 2 minutes on the dot. So what I'm gonna do is put this cheese away real quick so it don't melt. It's warm in the kitchen. Okay, now that's all taken care of. My hands, no way. So let's check on the squash here. Okay. Careful always, guys. Your oven might be really toasty. Oh, that looks pretty darn good. Say so. Let me see how tender those are. We can test that out. Okay, the determination is that squash. And yes, it is soft and tender, guys. Stab it like no tomorrow. Like potatoes, if they're hard and you can't get through it, you know they ain't ready. So then you're gonna add some heavy cream, about half a cup. Let me get my heavy cream. I got it out earlier to warm up. So you're gonna have about half a cup. And if you use Parmesan rinds, discard them. I didn't. I just had Parmesan cheese. I just added into the soup. So then, you're gonna add this right in there. Right here, I have some scrapers. I'm just gonna try to get most of that cream. Oh no, that's probably perfect timing too. Okay, right in the soup. Woo, toasty. Let's give it another minute in there. Now you're gonna cut the heat, add the cream, stir right in. Now this is where you want to be careful, guys, because now we're gonna blend it. Now you can put it in a blender. Just remember this is very, very hot and very, very scalding. So if you're blending this, just be very careful. Okay? I'm just reading what I need for my cheese here. It says so. So the mozzarella cheese was for the bowls. I have an immersion blender. You can use a blender or whatever you want. Okay? Like I said, this is gonna be very, very hot, guys. So just be aware that you may hurt yourself, so. So you're gonna basically blend this all up. Be very careful. Ooh, hi. Hi, you too. So, what you're basically going to do is blend this. Chunks. I'm just going to stir it. Okay. So those are done. Haha! Perfection. Okay. Now I'm going to set that big bad boy off to the side because my oven's been going. Well, I did supply the back of the wall. Let's get that here. I get these out of the oven. Let's get that bad boy out. Woo! Nice and toasty. Don't worry, guys. They'll probably still be cooking for a minute. Woo! While I'm here, probably want to clean it up before it dries. I'm gonna stir on this. Sorry for not being so talkative again. Try not to burn myself here. Okay, now there we go. It looks nice and creamy. That's perfection right there. So let me get a plate for that bread bowl and some ladles. And yes, I will see. Don't do this at home, kiddies, unless you're a seasoned person. No, I said a ladle. Now where did I put it? Okay. And I did use a whole butternut squash, so it might be a little more than what is supposed to be in here. Just next, I'll mix this around with my ladle here. See if I did miss any chunks. It looks pretty good, actually. We're gonna do this together, folks. A little less. Okay, let me go get that cheese again. Put you over here. Put this cord way over here somewhere. How did you get in there? When my sink folks. Then add some croutons. Stay. There. Boop. Oh. Let me get some cheese for the top of that. I love a good homemade tomato soup. I'm telling you, it's one of the best comfort foods ever. Long days, I don't care if it's summer, winter. on long days that you feel like you just need some comfort. There we go. And I told you the mine's a little large, but there you have it. This is homemade tomato soup in a bread bowl. So I hope you guys, when you make this, you enjoy it. And always cook with your family and friends. I bet if you get the small ones and you do this for your family and make grilled cheese sandwiches, there's probably a lot of bread. I like that way. I like carbs. But with small little breaded bowls for the whole family, this would be a great winter dinner. It only took 40 minutes, technically speaking. It's also so much fun to do with family and friends. Someone can prepare the bread and the croutons, someone can get the soup going, and, you know, have a good comfort food, snuggle up, watch a movie, you know. So I hope you have a great time. I hope to see you again soon when we make something else together. And always have a great time and have fun making food. Always try something new while you're at it too, okay? Bye guys!